Hey guys, welcome to the very first official video of Rhythm Recordings. My name is Soumya Sharma. I'm going to be showing you how to mix vocals from scratch and the way I do it. Let's dive right in. Please do like, share and subscribe. Hey guys, so welcome to the very first video. So here I have this guitar, alright, which I recorded, and then this vocal and then this vocal. So let's give this a listen first.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो गुजर पाए हैं नहीं मिली हीर तो क्या रहे.
So these vocals which I want to now, the very first thing which I do is I do Melodyne. Okay, so let's take Melodyne stereo because this file is stereo here. So let's just transfer.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश.
Now I'm just going to Command A and double click. Now let's hear it.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर से
So this sounds better. So whatever is sounding good, I'm going to put that. So here it says B minor, but it's actually not B minor. Just remember to leave it on melodic standard always. So for some reason this says B minor, and I can just leave it to C. I'll just leave it to chromatic so that we can easily move it here and there without any, okay. So let's hear it now.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से.
That sounds perfect to me. So that's a quick way of doing Melodyne. Now let's do the Melodyne for these vocals. I'm gonna do the same thing. Alright, so now again, so Command A on the Mac, select everything, and then now let's hear it.
गुजर पाए हैं गुजर.
Now sometimes what you have to do is separate the notes so that we don't want anything to be untuned. So that is sounding a little weird. So what I'm going to do is do it again. What you can do is zoom in and then see the notes properly. So
गुजर
so
गुजर पाए हैं.
wait for that part. I'm just gonna do it just put it a little bit so that you don't want any weird sounds that I've tuned it. You don't want it to sound like I have tuned it.
गुजर पाए हैं नहीं मिली.
Still this sounds a little better, but
गुजर पाए हैं नहीं मिली हीर तो क्या रहे उसी के. आए हैं नहीं मिली हीर तो क्या रहे उसी के. वो फिर भी तभी रांझे वही सच मायने में
So there's some notes which I have to correct, and then Melodyne will always help you to make it sound like a record because you don't want it to sound unprofessional. And even though if you might have sung it, sometimes the notes do go off. First thing is practice. We're editing the vocals before we go for mixing. Sometimes you don't really get the edited vocals, right? So you have to do this. So let's hear it again.
वो फिर भी तभी रांझे वही सच मायने में आईने में कहलाए हैं लाए हैं
That sounds great. Awesome. So now we have quickly this ready. And sometimes when the vocals are good, you don't take so much time to do Melodyne, right? So now if you hear the beginning, there's a wire sound. Okay, I think it was just me. Okay, it was on the guitar. Okay.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पा.
Now let's first start with the EQ. My favorite EQ is from FabFilter, which is a Pro Q4. I'm just going to solo this and loop this because we don't want to be, going here and there again. So let's do this.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो. बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो. बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो. बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो.
Lifts it up so well. Need a de-esser for de-ess as always. Before. Now after that, I'm gonna add LA 3A, which I like. I do that at 4 because I feel that's when it catches, and it's perfect. Like you don't need to adjust so much, but at 4 it works the best. And then
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए.
Now this guitar, I'm mixing it to the dry guitar. Now let's open the wet guitar.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए.
Now to lift the vocal up, I'm going to add a very special plugin, which is special and amazing plugin of the UAD, which is the LA 2A compressor.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा.
This makes your vocal louder, so you just have to be very careful.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से.
So the vocals sound is good, but effects is what we need. So we're gonna add. I'm gonna send this to bus 1. Name it Vox Verb. My favorite is Capital Chambers.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर
So this is my favorite reverb of all time. So I'm always going to use this reverb on my vocal because I just love it so much. But I might change. You never know if I like another reverb. So this is the first thing which I add here, and I'm adjusting it accordingly, as you can see. So now we're going to add another bus, which is the delay. You know, adding a good amount of delay. I love delay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stock delay from this. Let's go to stereo delay. And now I'm going to leave them to a quarter note.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही
But just delay itself does not sound good. Like, does not sound good enough. So I am going to add a chroma verb, very general reverb here. So what I'm going to do is first I am going to use the decay a bit to maybe to something, and then let's see.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो
So I just left it to room. I can even change it to maybe a vocal hall.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही
As I like the sound of this vocal, I am going to copy everything here. So how it sounds all together is
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो गुजर पाए हैं नहीं मिली तो क्या
I feel the vocals should be more smoother. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I love this plugin Soothe. It just soothes out everything. That's why it's called that. So
भी हम सफर से वफा
this sounds
जो
perfect.
कर
Just gonna put it.
पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो गुजर पाए हैं नहीं मिली हीर तो क्या रहे उसी के वो फिर भी कभी रांझे वही सच मायने में कहलाए हैं
Sometimes some of the frequencies, they disturb you. So what I would recommend is just listen to the frequency and think that, is this frequency good? No, because it's ringing. You don't want ringing frequencies. You just want frequencies that can resonate with you, right? So this is what I prefer. So let's give this a listen from start to finish, and let's see.
बिछड़ के भी हम सफर से वफा जो कर पाए हैं इस आतिश के समुंदर से वही तो गुजर पाए हैं नहीं मिली हीर तो क्या रहे उसी के वो फिर भी कभी रांझे वही सच मायने में कहलाए हैं
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch more content like this, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.